There, preschool practicum friends. Hope everything's going well. We are now on well, look at this. One, two, three, four. The countdown is on. So week 12 is what's happening this week. What you should be doing, so let's kind of go back because we got to make sure we finish up. So you should have done the ASQSE, either interviewing a parent or interviewing your co-op teacher. And it was about a child, and you should have made sure that it was a child that there was a concern about. Because if at the end they say, oh, everything is great, we have no concerns, you're going to need to redo it. Because I do need you to come up with something that you're going to do to offer assistance to the family, or something you're going to offer to do assistance to the co-op teacher. So what's going to happen this week is you would offer that assistance from what you learned in the ASQSE. Okay, so last week was the observation portion. This week is the actual implementation of it. All right, so that's what's happening there. But if we move on, this week we are starting approaches to learning. And under approaches to learning, we are going to look at the dramatic play area. So if you click on that, this is what you're going to do. Now, in case you're kind of like, oh, that's so much to know, I got a video. There's a video right there letting you know what is going on in this actual one. So what we're going to be doing is we are going to be looking at the dramatic play area, which is exciting. I want you to conduct what's called play checklist on at least 4 of the children in the classroom. And this is what your observation is today. I mean, not today, this week rather. This week you're doing the checklist because you're observing, trying to get to know the children. Once you're done with that, I want you to look over the results of those 4 children, make some comparisons, write some things that are similar and some things that are different between the 4 children right in here. And then I want you to think about your dramatic play area. So, do you have one? You should, if you're in a preschool classroom. Yes, you should. Is there a theme? How often the kids go there? What's it all about? Blah, 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 all that kind of stuff. So this is where you're still doing your observations. And then we're going to look at for next week, obviously, you are now going to do something about that dramatic play area. I have some really fun ideas right in here. I want you to write down at least 3 ideas or 3 different themes of what you could do from here or from anything else. All right. Put those ideas here. Then I want you to, obviously, next week, you're going to take one of those ideas and you're going to actually put things in to the dramatic play area. So you are not going to just add some dishes because it's a house area. I want you to change the dramatic play area. Okay. So again, lots of ideas in here. Some people have done things where they're like, let's do an outside or a camping idea. So they'll bring in a tent and a sleeping bag and some, like maybe a walking stick, and they're doing like a pretend campfire, like that. Okay. I want you to think of something different. And that's what I'm looking for. So I'm looking for effort in here. And then I'm also saying in here, remember that pretending is a huge thing for preschoolers. So you don't need to actually bring in a lot of real things. Bring in like a big box and pretend that it's a car or a spaceship. A shoebox could be a house for pets. Maybe you're going to transform the dramatic play area into maybe like a pet store. And you're going to bring in some stuffed animals and some shoe boxes, and the kids can have a pet store or just like a rooming house for pets or something, okay? And then you can talk about pets and all that kind of stuff. So think about what your theme is going to be, because then honestly, you're going to talk about it. Like that's what's your learning is all going to be based on what the new things are, what the new theme is that you've brought in. Please remember to speak to your co-op teacher about these changes that you're making. And then obviously you're going to reflect. That's always good teaching. Reflect on how things went. It's not till after next week, right? All right, so this week you're going to finish up that ASQSC, offer your ideas. You're going to do this play checklist on at least 4 kids. Look at their dramatic play area and start thinking about what you can do for next week. That is what we are doing. Do not forget also, discussion board is going to close up tomorrow at almost midnight. So talk to us. Make sure that you write something down yourself. You write something down for your friends. And yeah, let's go from there. Okay. All right. 4 weeks left. Hang in there, my friends. You got this. Take care.